Hi everyone, I'm Wafa Lango and again welcome you all in Grammar in Detail. Today we will be discussing the last part of your predicate that is known as adverbial, which is also called EOP, means extension of predicate. Definition of adverbial or EOP. First let me tell you what is adverbial. Let me clear for you people. Adverbials are taken from the words like adverb. They are just of three types. Keep in your mind adverb has got 32 kinds. Out of them, three are known as adverbial. Number one is adverb of time. Adverb second is adverb of place, and the third one is known as adverb of manner. So these three are known as adverbials: time, place, and manner. Now they are taken from adverbial, and why do we call them EOP? Because they give extra information about predicate. So let's begin. Definition: a word or group of words. Keep in your mind, adverbial can be a word or also it can be group of words which add additional information. Additional information means extra information about your predicate. Now see, we have learned in sentence that group of words which has a subject and predicate, so sentence is clear. But still, if you want to give some more information, like someone asks you the questions from WH words, if someone asks you when, so you are going to tell time. When someone asks you where, you are going to answer place. And when someone asks you how, then you have to answer the manner. So when, where, and how you are going to reply, that will be your adverbial or extension of predicate, which will give us extra information about predicate. How, like it can be one word, like we say I say she cooks rice. Sentence is giving clear and complete meaning, that having subject she and cooks rice predicate. But over here nicely is coming, that is telling you the manner. So it is giving extra information about cooks rice, that she cooks. How does she cook? Nicely. Nicely is adding something in the meaning of your predicate and telling you the method of an action, that she cooks rice how? Nicely. So she cooks rice. Over here your adverbial or EOP is what? Nicely, adding something in the meaning of she cooks rice and telling you the method or way of an action. Next example, I say she cooks rice, then I say nicely in kitchen. Nicely in kitchen is again group of words together, they are called adverbial. Adverbial we call them because one is adverb of manner, nicely, and one is adverb of time, adverb of place, kitchen. So they both are together adding something in the meaning of cooks rice and giving extra information about predicate. That's why we call them EOP. And the last one we have got she cooks rice. It can be more than two words, like three. For example, three of them can be used together. Nicely in kitchen every day. So over here nicely in kitchen every day is your adverbial or EOP, which is giving extra information about your cooks rice, and that is known as EOP or adverbial. Now then, in adverb of manner we will when we will start parts of speech, adverb, there we will be discussing the sequences of adverb, when how you are going to put them in sequence. That detail we are going to learn in adverb. Here just we have given it a slight touch that it is the part of your predicate, that's why we discussed it. And now one note is there, it is not essential to use all parts of predicate in one sentence. Keep in your mind, see how many parts we have discussing in sentence, that sentence has got two parts, one is subject and second is predicate. Then subject itself is having two parts, subject and EO, as predicate is having six parts, like verb, modal, verb, auxiliary verb, main verb, object, complement, which we have already discussed, and the last one is adverbial or EOP. So it is not essential to use all parts of predicate or all parts of sentence in one. For example, I say I go to school. So see, I is subject, go is verb, to college is your object. Here there is no any helping verb, there is no any complement, there is no any adverbial. So it is not essential to use them all together. Different sentences have got different kinds, when we'll start the kinds of sentence according to meaning as well as according to structure. There I am going to tell you, according to meaning there are 5 kinds, like declarative sentence, declarative or assertive sentence, imperative sentence, interrogative sentences, optative sentences, exclamatory sentences, and according to structure, simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, compound complex sentence. So these details we are going to learn in kinds of sentence. There we will discuss it. And in the same way, second example is we are learning grammar. Here subject, helping verb, main verb, grammar is your object. There is no again complement. Now see here, subject in third example, you are so nice person. You are a so nice person. Here you is subject, are is your verb, so is your, so is your adverb, nice is your adjective, and person is your object. Person is, sorry, your complement. So it is not essential to use all parts of sentence in one. So you can use them different according to their usages in different method and different ways. Hope you got the lecture, the last lecture about sentence. Here my first journey of grammar step is completed. Sentence with its parts we have completed. Wish you very best of luck and hope you will get it easily. And next time inshallah we will be having another topic of grammar. Keep studying, never give up, and you will achieve your destination. Allah Hafiz.